I've been looking for somebody in the nighttime. Somebody with a real loving. When it get hard to feel something. Who can I call when I need a lifeline? When depression get hard to deal with. Tell me that you can heal it. Don't need nobody say who call, but they don't. You rising with me, but I'm falling alone. Yeah, that type of stuff. Make you a double cup and do delete them numbers all at your phone. But I've been trying to be someone you can count on. But look around and I see who gon' be there for me. I need someone to hold on to. Yeah, I need someone to hold on to. Hold on to.
マイナス8度になって